Hey everyone, welcome back. And just so you know, bliss is a state of mind and not a destination. So let's go there. I'm Nurse Adrienne, an ER and ICU nurse, and the author of The Pearl of Great Price. I'm coming to you from Newport Beach, California, where I just spent a fantastic weekend with my adult children. And I'm here as someone who learned over and over and over again that true healing doesn't just happen in hospitals. It happens in the quiet, in the stillness, in the spaces where we finally remember who we are. And today, I want to offer you something powerful. A line from the mystic Rumi's poems. Let yourself be silently drawn by the strange pull of what you really love. It will not lead you astray. Now, let's be real. That is not how we were raised or taught to live our lives, right? We were taught to chase, to perform, to earn, to silence that strange pull, to ignore those whispers because they weren't practical, they aren't profitable, they aren't pleasing to others often, right? But what Rumi knew, and what many of us are remembering, is that inner knowing, your intuitive pull towards what you love, is not random. It's sacred. It's directional. It's the voice of your soul trying to guide you back home. And here's the catch. You can't hear that voice in the noise. And we are living in a world that thrives on noise. Scrolling, comparing, reacting, proving, explaining. It's a world we're always on, and where we are always on and rarely connected to ourselves. So today, I just want to talk to you about what it means to slow down, listen. Because slowing down isn't laziness. It's a radical act of self-love. Let me tell you something from my own life. There was a season not very long ago where I was going 100 miles an hour on paper. I was successful, I was in demand, I was productive, and I was exhausted, I was anxious, I was disorganized. And if I'm being really honest, I was afraid of failure, that it was just looming over me, one shoe, the other shoe's about ready to drop, and nipping at my heels. So I'd kind of heard about meditation and being present and mindfulness, but it all sounded so woo-woo. And then one morning, I sat down in the barn surrounded by hay bales and horses, and I just stopped. No phone, no agenda, no noise. Just breathe. Just exhale. Just silence. Okay, it's not that silent in the barn, but you know what I mean. In that stillness, I really did start to hear something sacred that would rise up within me, a voice that said, you don't have to hustle for your worth anymore. You already are who you came here to be. That was my strange pull, and I've had many since then. It's not a big thunderclap, it's not a 10-point plan, just a whisper. And it's a choice to believe that whisper. So I chose to believe it, and I chose to follow it. That whisper turned into the Pearl of Great Price. It turned into this channel. It's turning into a new life that I'm building. Not from force, but from flow. And I share that with you because not because I figured it all out, right? But because I've learned that when you honor that inner voice, it meets you. So how do you begin? Here's what I've learned, and I want to share with you. Create stillness on purpose. Even if it's just 5 minutes, turn off the noise, set a timer, go outside, and breathe. Search 5-minute stillness videos and watch it. The water run over your hands. Light a candle. Ask yourself, what am I feeling? What do I need right now? 2, notice what softens you. So, your strange pull might not be loud. It might just be a tug towards a painting or dancing. For me, it's horses. I get really calm when I have a 1,000-pound animal dancing all around me. Walking barefoot, whatever it is, follow it. Not because it makes sense, because it makes you feel good. Also, stop gaslighting your intuition. If something feels off, it probably is. If something lights you up, it matters. Trust the nudges, even if they don't come with instructions. And they probably don't. Let it be strange. Rumi doesn't say follow that what seems logical. He says the strange pull. The call on your life might not look like anyone else's. That's kind of the point, right? So this is your permission slip to listen again, to slow down, to make sense, to make space. Because you're not broken, you're not behind, you're not making it up. I believe you. You're being guided by something ancient, intelligent, and loving that lives inside of you and loves you, adores you, and cherishes you. It may come in a whisper, a dream, a tingle in your gut, but I promise it will not lead you astray. For me, ideas just pop into my head. Sometimes a person says something and I just catch it. They aren't even talking to me, but their words just jump out at me. Sometimes reoccurring themes just keep showing up, like hummingbirds or butterflies. You don't need a perfect plan. You just need some stillness, a little courage, and the willingness to trust that voice that you've been taught to ignore. So let yourself be silently drawn, not pushed and not forced, not manipulated, drawn by the strange pull of what you really love. This is your map. This is your compass. This is the way, right? So if this message found you at the right time, drop a comment below and share what your strange pull is, even if it's messy, even if it doesn't make sense. We're in this together. Let's create lives that honor our soul's wisdom and fan the flames of each other's fires. Let's slow down, listen, let's follow the pull. I'm Nurse Adrienne, and remember, you are the pearl. The world is your treasure box. Let's open it together. Thank you for joining me.